Some very wet weather ahead during this week as Atlantic southwesterlies dominate across the British Isles. We start with a rather cool feel to things as we've got North Atlantic air moving across us. The higher mountains in Scotland are close to freezing point, and showers that come in from the west will fall as some snow, sleet or some hail across the Munros. The odd heavy burst could have a rumble of thunder in, particularly across more western mountains. Showery too across the western hills of England and Wales, a few of those showers extending eastwards through the day, briefly on the heavy side. A windy day across the mountains, touching gale force at times on higher Scottish summits. Into Tuesday, and a warm front pushes through from the Atlantic. Much milder air follows, a heavy spell of rain on that front, breaking up into drizzly conditions which may leave western mountains rather damp much of the day, and some steadier, heavier falls possible in northwest Scotland. A very windy day, a marked increase of wind speed with height, increasingly severe conditions, the wind strengthening all the while through the day, with 60-70 mile per hour winds developing across the Highland summits, even stronger than that maybe later in the day. All looking rather ominous over the Atlantic as that straight line southwesterly flow starts to set itself up, because the front that trails back into the Atlantic is developing into a wave, and once it does that, has the potential to bring some prolonged heavy rain across Britain into the middle of the week. Let's just zoom in and take that story onwards from Tuesday evening. Some heavy and prolonged falls coming into western Scotland overnight into Wednesday. That frontal system will then trail further southwards into Wednesday daytime. Heavy rain across the southern uplands, setting in across the Lake District, where it may well be heavy or at times torrential for a good part of Wednesday. That front extending into Wales as well, increasingly as time goes on, so drizzle becoming more constant, heavier falls later in the day here on Wednesday. As we take the story onwards for Wednesday night into Thursday, further ripples on that front come in from the southwest, and some further prolonged heavy or torrential rain across western hills of England and Wales. Exact detail of where the heaviest falls go, uncertain at this stage, but the potential for flooding to occur where this rain is constant over a good day or so. Some further pulses of rain even coming into the Highlands even behind that main front, so Wednesday, Thursday in the west of Scotland still stays frequently wet, a bit drier toward the Cairngorms. It's an unsettled tale even towards the end of the week, it must be said. Temperatures by the stage just becoming a little bit cooler. So a wild week of autumn ahead. Do be prepared for severe conditions at times on the mountains. That is your fleeting view.